Hello guys, welcome to C tutorial part 7 powered by Make Programming Easy, made by Sanjay Kumar and just supported by Mrityunjay Kumar. In this tutorial, I want to discuss about the range of data types. In the previous video, we have seen what are the primary data types and derived data types, and in the last video I have promised that in next video session I have discussed about the range value of integer, float and character. Means what are the ranges and how it is categorized from negative to positive, how we can calculate these values. In this tutorial it explained in front of you. Now let us see how. There will be a magic trick which just happens in 2 minutes, and you have to concentrate with full concentration in this video session. For calculating negative range to positive range, there is a general formula which you have to memorize to calculate each and every range. And what is the general formula? General formula is this. This is the negative range, means -32768 can be calculated from this -2 to the power n minus 1. This is the negative range. 2 to the power n minus 1 whole value minus 1. This is the positive range. Means now let I explain in front of you then how I can calculate the integer range. We know that byte value of integer is 2. We know that the byte value of integer or float character varies from compiler to compiler. So for my compiler of Turbo C++, the byte value of integer is just 2. Means byte value equal to 2 means bit equal to 16. As we know that 1 byte equal to 8 bits, so 2 byte equal to 16 bit. Now here n is equal to 16. So for the negative value, means for this value n equal to 16, for negative value the formula is 2 to the power n minus 1. So n equal to 16 means 2 to the power 16 minus 1, which is equal to 2 to the power 15, means -32768. Now we have calculated this value, and how we can get this value? This value is calculated by the help of this formula. Here n is equal to 16, which is equal to just 2 byte, and 16 is what? 16 is equal to 16 bit, means 2 byte equal to 16 bit. And here we have put the value of n equal to 16 and we get the value this. Now for the positive range, the formula is +2 to the power n minus 1, the whole value is -1, means 2 to the power 16 minus 1. 16 minus 1 means -32768. This total value equal to -32768, and the whole value is -1, means -32761. So just in these two lines we have calculated the positive range as well as the negative range of integer, and it just happened by using this general formula. So calculating the negative range as well as positive range, you have to memorize just simple formula. Now have a look for another data type, that is character, char. As we know that byte value of char is equal to 1, means equal to 8 bit. Here n equal to 8, and the negative range, the formula is -2 to the power n minus 1. Here n is equal to 8, means 8 minus 1, that is equal to 7. -2 to the power 7 is equal to -128, which is equal to the left value, -128. For positive value, the formula is equal to this, and value of n is this, 2 to the power 8 minus 1, which is equal to -128, means 128. 128 minus 1 equal to 127, which is nothing but it's the right value of characters. So we have seen how we can get the negative range as well as the positive range, but we can get these values after memorizing this formula. Means for the negative value we have to memorize this formula, and for positive value we have to memorize this formula. And also I have discussed that byte value or bit value varies from compiler to compiler. In my compiler the byte value of integer is of 2 type, is of 2, but in your compiler it varies something like 4, 2, 4. So it depends upon the compiler. And now we have seen how we can get the byte range value of integer and character. So just you have to calculate as an assignment from my side, for calculate the value of float. Try yourself, good luck for that work, and you have to calculate the float range your own. I have just seen you that how we can get the value of integer and character. So for your assignment, just you try it just you try for float value. Now if you have any query about this tutorial, then please mail us at cscitsanjay@gmail.com. Subscribe us on YouTube for upcoming videos. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.